Hey Internet, it's Road Warrior Jake. It is a 25-degree Saturday morning, a couple days after Christmas, a couple days before New Year's, and I'm going out for my first winter run. I'm going to be doing a lot of this winter, and my resolution run, 4-miler on Monday, New Year's Eve, is going to be in this kind of weather. I'm very cold, but I know I'll warm up. I'm hoping the path is a little bit cleared. I guess we'll see. These shoes that I'm wearing, these Ravenna 3 runners from Brooks, feel like they got some good traction. So we'll see how this goes. I'll fire up the old run keeper here in a minute. See if I can get 2 or 3 miles in. I'll see you guys after. 1 mile in. Oh, my cage is rattling. It just means I don't think I'm stretching my back, my upper body well enough. I've only slipped a couple times. Pace isn't great, but I'm gonna keep moving on. I'll start running again in a minute or two. Hey guys. Hey, there's where I slipped earlier. Not anywhere the distance or pace I wanted. Right now I'm at just under 2.5. I was holding for the first mile or so at about 11:30 pace. But with the stop and the walk a couple times, it came up to about 14 minutes. When I get back to the house here in a minute, I probably won't even have traveled 3 miles. The good news, I guess, is I don't feel terrible. It's like my body's adjusting. Coach Mike was saying that. My body is adjusting and readjusting and recalibrating as I do more and more running. This felt a little bit like a step backwards because I've never run on this terrain before. And I'm a little bit gun shy, so to speak. Afraid I'm gonna slip, which I did at least once. It's as I go through this recalibration process, it's like different parts of me. Thankfully, not everything is hurting at once, but it's like different parts of me at different times hurt. Like right now, it's my back, my lower back. It was the same thing at practice on Thursday. I guess I just gotta, like I did with my shins, which, yeah, I got shin splints. But you know what? Just even a couple weeks ago, after a run like that, I'd be limping home. I'm gonna do rest, ice, compression, elevation, make sure they're good. What I did with Coach Mike and Coach Amy's help was identify the problem and start working on ways to improve it with stretches and things like that. So I guess that's what I gotta do with my back now. I'm still carrying a lot of weight. So as I'm improving the overall function of my body, it's protesting. When I say my cage is rattling, I'm basically referring to my overall bone structure. The whole thing's just rattling. But I'll deal with it. Now that I'm home and sitting down, I wanted to give you guys just my own personal assessment of what went down today. According to Runkeeper, it took me about 45 minutes to go almost 3 miles. That's a 15-minute pace average. As I said earlier, I did keep up about an 11:30 pace for the first mile or so. Legs are burning, calves don't hurt too bad. Back settling with myself. It does feel a bit like it's going back to square one because I'm running in a whole new terrain, so I've got to run differently. It's a little frustrating, if I'm being honest, and I am with you. It's frustrating that I couldn't keep going and keep a steady pace in this stuff. I know it'll get better. I look at some of the other road warriors that are out in weather worse than this, in conditions worse than this, and are running 7, 8, 10 miles. But they're seasoned runners. They've earned their snow stripe, so to speak. So I'm talking to you as a noob. If you're like me, if you're overweight, out of shape, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not gonna be easy. You just gotta be persistent. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna get out there again on Monday, and I'm gonna do that 4-mile resolution run around Reed's Lake. That's a mouthful. 4-mile resolution run around Reed's Lake, and we'll see how it goes. You know, the cold wasn't a problem at all. I've got a compression shirt that I wear. Of course, it's right up here underneath my moobs. It likes to roll up over my belly and settle in like a sports bra when I run. I will not show you that. I've got this blue hoodie. I got this cool running hat that I picked up from sporting goods store. Kept my head and my ears warm. I do have a t-shirt on between the sweatshirt and the compression shirt. I'm wearing compression shorts, regular shorts, and some lightweight running pants, and I wore gloves. I found that out. If you don't wear gloves in this kind of weather, having your hands cold can be really distracting. Same thing with not covering your ears. Hats and gloves, super important. Now that I'm just sitting here with steam billowing off of me, I'm definitely feeling the chill starting to settle in. So if you're like me, you're just getting started in your journey, stick with me. Stick with the workouts. Whatever it is that you're doing, just keep at it. It's going to be hard. Your cage is going to get rattled. Your muscles are going to hurt. Listen to your body. That's one of the big things that Coach Mike and Coach Amy have taught me. Listen to your body. It's going to tell you if you're pushing too hard. If you find yourself in a position where you think that it's more than just working out pain, go see your doctor. Go see a sports medicine doctor. A doctor of sports medicine, not a medicine doctor like, I'm delirious. That's all for today. Keep running. Keep with it. Road Warrior Jake, out.